Elias Davis, letter 61, written from a camp near Brandy Station, Virginia, November 4th, 1863. My dear Georgie, I shall hereafter write more frequently than I've been writing to you lately. Since writing my last, I've been very bust and will be for 2 or 3 days. We drew money yesterday for July and August, and I'm now making out payrolls for September and October. All the boys are in debt. After payment of their debts, they will not have much money left to buy tobacco. On payrolls for January and February of '64, they will draw considerable amounts of money. They will then draw commutation for clothing undrawn. They're allowed $134 worth of clothing this year. Each member has not drawn $40 worth, averaging the company. Some have drawn more, some less. We drew a fine lot of clothing 3 days ago. 7 overcoats, 10 jackets, 11 pairs of pants, all made of English goods. Our company is well clothed except as to shoes. We're in a much better condition than we were at this time last year. Rumor in camp says we're on the eve of moving. I hope the rumor is false. We're very comfortably situated here. We're drilled twice a day in battalion drill. Guard duty is very heavy. Members of our company are on guard duty as often as every eight days. Detachments of the guard are sent with men after water from all regiments in our brigade except ours. Water is carried by details for that purpose. All of us have enough to do, men and officers. We're better contented than we would be if we were idle. If I had nothing to do, I would have the blues the greater portion of the time. As it is, I've never enjoyed better health nor had more buoyant feelings. Ralph is not well. He's doing duty. Elsie Fawkes will be available for duty in a few days. All the other members of the company are well. In a short time, some person from our company will go home on furlough of indulgence. I do not know who the fortunate man will be, as I intended to let them draw for the furlough. I wish all of them could go home this winter. I hope we'll be allowed to reorganize next spring. Our term of service is out on the 4th of June, 1864. Others think different from me. Consequently, I would not publicly express my opinion that we will reorganize at the expiration of our term of service. And all who've not been home will be allowed to go home on furlough. I hope the war will virtually have closed before that time. The war is of such magnitude that its own weight will ere long crush it. May heaven speed the time when the war will close and we are permitted to return to our homes. The masses of North people are as sick as this war as we are. The term of service of a large number of Mr. Lincoln's troops will expire next spring. The conscript law of that government will not recruit his army sufficiently to enable him to carry on the war another year with any hope of success. The payment of $300 exempts any person from conscription in federal government. All who can produce $300 will pay the amount rather than come south to be shot at. I have a bright hope that the end of the war is not far distant. Yours and your brother's John's of 24th came to hand yesterday. Say to your brother John that I will reply shortly to Sarah that I shall not this time appoint a day to write to her, but she may expect to hear from me soon. Remember me to all the family, your husband, Elias Davis.